Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with a new timeless message. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, we're going to go ahead and get a couple of messages out here. Aquarius, see what you need to know, what you need to hear, what needs to come through for you for this specific message. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. What needs to come through for Aquarius? Ooh. All right. Got that there. What else? What else needs to come through? Ooh. Aren't these cards gorgeous? They're the Starry Night, I believe it is. Oh. Okay. One more. We got jumping cards. There we go. I don't know which way these. Oh, got these. Okay. And let me get this one. All right. Let's see. And we're going to get a mindful message to close the reading. What is the mindful message for Aquarius? Oof, oof. Got two. They flipped up and out. So, okay. Let's see. Let's see. First card you got is Present. Journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. All right. Wow. That's a pretty big message straight off. Okay. Some of you are in a space where you keep going to the past and the future, not being in the present moment. A lot of times we get anxious when we think about the future, and we get sad or depressed when we think about the past, regretful, that sort of thing. It may not always be that way, but it tends to be, you know, an anxious energy, an anxious feeling with the future, and sad, depressed, or what have you of the past. The only moment we have right now is the present. That's why it's considered a gift, right? You hear that saying over and over. And you're being reminded that your present moment is the only moment. Does that make sense? Your present moment is the only moment. The past moment no longer exists. The future's not here yet. And Spirit really needs you to really kind of defend your present moment and your energy with everything you have, okay? It's going to be very important for you because moving into or being grounded in that present moment is going to really allow for you to see things from the past and for the future in a new light, right? It's going to allow you to release and the past and allow you to let in and allow for flow for your future. Okay, but being in the present moment is where it's at. That's the important thing. This is where it's at, and that's why Spirit really needs you to pay attention to the present moment. Okay, these are secret garden cards. That's why it says journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. Okay, eternities. Does that make sense? So that's a big message within itself. Let's see what else is coming through here. Christ, you're being asked to be right in the present moment is where the overflow is, where the abundance is, where that joy is, where that energy of really being fulfilled is. Okay, there's that energy of really being able to see things, having that creative energy, having that energy of wow, understanding and having those ahas or those new feelings, those new understandings within, again, what's already happened and what will be. It allows you to release and let go of, right? And it allows you to open up and allow for and let the flow in for the future. The past lets go, let go of the past, right? And the future, let's allow, right? But this present moment is where it's at. Again, Spirit keeps bringing this through. So use your intuitive energy to assist you in staying in the present. Sometimes, like we talked about, kind of how the past can be emotional, feelings of sadness, depression, regret, that sort of thing, stuff. And it's all, we can't change the past. And Spirit really wants you to understand that, lean into that, have that understanding that the past is what it is. Let it be in the past. Let it go. Okay. And then right now, the present, that is your gift. That is where we are at. That is where that intuitive energy, where that creative energy, where that beautiful energy of love can come through and overflow. The future, we have anxious feelings about, or worry, we have fear, we have concern. Sometimes there's a little bit of excitement, but if we get ahead of ourselves, we can get ourselves into a place where we're kind of worked up and there's not any really reason to be, right? Because this present moment isn't affected, at least now, right? By that future. We can create that energy of abundance, that energy of overflow, that energy of allowing and allowing the flow to happen for our future, right? Paying attention to what we're thinking about, paying attention to what we're giving energy to, paying attention, right? That sort of thing. And that is going to create a beautiful future. But we're in this present now, okay? So paying attention, being present right now is what Spirit needs for you to do, Aquarius, okay? You have this one, you see, you have this one energy, that sun. This is that present. The past is here, the future is here. But this is where you live, right here in this present moment. Or that's where Spirit's wanting you to live, is in the present moment, okay? You have the Nine of Swords. And you see, this is kind of what we were just talking about. The Nine of Swords, that energy of anxious energy, of hopeless energy, right? Being in anywhere but the present, okay? Now, that doesn't mean that the present's always going to be sunshine and rainbows, right? We know that. But there's a lot of pain and fear that go with the past and the future, okay? Sometimes there's a bit of negative energy. Sometimes there's a bit of energy of really being stressed. I mean, we've talked about this here, Christ, but if this is where you are living, Spirit is asking you to come out of that, okay? Move through the gates, journey to the garden, right? Move through the gates and allow yourself through the gates of, right? Here's like a gate or a wall blocking things off. This could be the past, this could be the future, this could be both, depending on where you're living or what your fears, your nightmares, your anxieties, right, are all about. Are you in a space of always looking back towards the future? Or are you in a space of always looking forward to, always looking back towards the past, or always looking forward towards the future, but not ever paying attention to this moment, this present moment that you're in right now? There is a lot of change. There's a lot happening in the world right now in this present moment. There's a lot happening in your reality, in your part of the world, in your life right now in this present moment. And there's a lot of great things coming through that are ready to come in, Aquarius. But if you're not paying attention, if you're worried about the past or worried about the future, you're going to miss, right? You're going to miss this, okay? You're going to miss this beautiful energy that's ready to come in, that's ready to come through. You have the Ace of Swords. Look, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Swords, all right? So you have a lot of new beginning energy. You have a lot of energy of really having those breakthroughs, that clarity, the new ideas, the new understandings, right? This energy of focus, of truth coming in. But if you're right, you have this on either side of you. The aces, overflow, beautiful energy, abundance, right? You have the clarity, the breakthroughs, the focus, these new understandings. But if you're staying right here, right? If you're staying right here, you're going to miss this. You're going to miss all of this beautiful energy that's all around you. Okay, Spirit really needs you to understand that. Now let's see. You also have the Two of Swords. See, blocking yourself off. Blocking yourself off, having a difficult time making choices, having this energy of feeling stuck in the middle. And isn't that like stuck in the middle? Okay. Now, isn't it interesting that you have the past, you have the present, you have the future? Okay. But some of you stuck in the middle would be that present energy. That's what this is all about, right? Spirit asking you to be in that present energy. But Aquarius, Spirit is asking you to really notice when you are stuck in the past or when you're stuck in the future instead of being in that present energy. Okay. Um, there's so much that wants to come in. This is that energy, Aquarius. There's so much that wants to come in. There's so much that wants to come through, right? You have this energy with the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of really being rewarded, of having this energy of really having the harvest, the results that are ready to come in from being in the present moment, this energy of everything that wants to come through. But if you are always paying attention, being at a crossroads, not really staying in that present moment, but letting your attention, your focus waver back to the past or forward to the future instead of staying in the present moment, it's hard for the rewards and everything that's ready to come in to come through. And Spirit really wants you to notice and pay attention to that. If you're looking for a new job, a new career, a new position, a raise, worrying about everything in the past, yes, the lessons you learned, the experiences, beautiful. Take that with you, but let the baggage go, okay? Whether it's work or job, career, whether it's about finances, whether it's about relationships, whether it's about, right? Take what you were meant to learn and let the rest go. Let the baggage go. It was not meant to be a life sentence. Spirit is with the past, right? And I keep going here to the Ace of Cups. This isn't the past, but this is how Spirit is having me kind of bring it through, right? The past, the present, the future. It's interesting because then then if that was the case within this, the Nine of Swords would be the present, and that is not. That is not, but that's how Spirit's having me do it. Okay, just so you know, the future is, with the past, it wasn't meant to be a life sentence, but with the future, it's not even here. It's being created. You're in the midst with this present moment of allowing, of being open to flow, of overflow, of abundance, of creativity, of having breakthroughs, of the ahas, right? This is, again, right? You have one on each side. It's like the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, and this actually is the swords, right? And you're kind of in the middle. Spirit wants you to be in that present moment, not stuck in the middle, but understanding that that middle, that present is where you need to be. The past isn't here. The future's not yet, right? There's no reason to be stuck in a space where you feel as if you aren't moving or things aren't changing. If you're so worried about the past, you're so worried about the future that you're not paying attention to the present, nothing can change. Okay, that's what Spirit wants you to know. Nothing can change. So it's time to allow, to persevere, to keep moving forward, to be focused, and to allow for the overflow, the abundance, the breakthroughs, the clarity that Spirit has in line for you to be able to come through. Okay, now let's listen to your mindful messages really quick. You have recharge. I invite magic into my life always. Oh, powerful. I invite magic into my life always. That is something that you could say to yourself over and over, and invite the magic in. Invite the overflow, the abundance, the beautiful energy, the connection in. Okay, every day I grow my connection to this earth. If I am ever feeling low, I simply step outside and appreciate the natural miracles in this life, right? And that is grounding. That is being present. Okay, you could go out and take your socks and shoes off and put your feet on the ground. That's grounding. You could lay down under a tree. You could hug a tree. You could touch a tree. You could, right? All of that is getting yourself grounded and into the present moment. Okay. Being in nature lifts my spirits and recharges my energy. It's grounding. Okay, so I'll put that right there. Hopefully that's clear. You could take a screenshot, but those are the first two. I invite magic into my life always, and every day I grow my connection to this earth. Could be affirmations that you could say over and over. That first one feels very powerful. Okay, and the second one, but inviting light, magic into your life always. allows you to kind of, it's almost like a surrender. Like, I invite magic into my life always. Whatever's meant to be, whatever's meant to come through is going to happen. That's kind of how that feels. And it says, doing our best. We are all doing our best with the understanding and awareness that we have in this moment. Beautiful. This is why Spirit wants this message to come through, so it can raise your awareness, so that truth can come through, so you can have a clarity, a breakthrough, a new understanding, so that abundance, that overflow can come through, and you can take yourself out of behind this gate or this wall, or walk through the gate, right? So that you can come out of that indecision or feeling stuck in the middle, where you can decide that the present moment is where your current time is best spent. That's this journey that you're on isn't meant for you to live in the past or to live in the future with that sadness, sorrow, depression, right? Or that fear, anxiety of what may or may not. It's meant for you to understand, to thrive, to be in this present moment and really, really nurture, grow, have that grace for yourself and others. Okay. Any decision I have is okay. Any decision I take is okay, no matter the outcome. I make the best of any situation and learn as I go along, right? That's exactly what it's all about. Okay? Doing our best. So we work with the resources that we have, the knowledge that we have, the experience that we have, the lessons that we have learned, okay? And we can take from that, which we talked about, and not take the baggage or not create baggage for ourselves, past, present, not specific to the Ace of Cups or the Ace of Swords here, past, present, okay? But we can take what we need, but we don't have to take the baggage, and we don't have to create baggage before we even know what's going to happen. And so Spirit really needed that to come through for you during this time, Aquarius. I'm going to leave this right here. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button right down below and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Now, these don't want to stay up. Something may feel as if it's falling over or falling apart, Aquarius, and Spirit's indicating for you that is what is meant to happen. So it can be built back. The pieces can be put back together in a stronger, more solid foundation or version, okay? All right, as always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.